Today on Keto Daily, we're going to make a spicy and delicious keto jambalaya. With only 4 net carbs per serving, this is a satisfying and spicy dish. We're going to start off with our signature spices that bring the flavors together, such as granulated garlic, onion powder, some Old Bay seasoning, thyme, basil, oregano, and a little bit of cayenne pepper for some heat. Now set the seasonings aside because we'll be using those throughout the dish. In our pot, we're going to add a little bit of grass-fed butter and then the riced cauliflower that we minced up in a food processor. Sprinkle about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the seasoning mix onto there and cook that here on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes to make it fragrant. Then we'll remove it from the pot and set it aside because we'll add it back to the dish later on. Now we're going to cook the uncured pork sausage for about 5 minutes on medium-high heat to get that browned and to render some of the fats out of the sausage. We'll use that to be able to cook the white onion, the celery, and the red bell pepper as a sort of low-carb mirepoix that we're going to use and cook that until they start to become slightly translucent. After they've sauteed for 5 to 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and add about 3 cloves of fresh pressed garlic, and we'll cook that for 3 additional minutes to bring the flavors together. Now we'll add in about 1/2 of the remaining jambalaya seasoning that we made up earlier, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to add back in some of the other mix. Here we're going to reintroduce the riced cauliflower and give that a good stir and let that cook for a couple minutes. Then add 1/2 can of Rotel, that's tomatoes with diced green chilies. Next up, we'll use some chicken bone broth. You could use a regular chicken stock or chicken broth, but the bone broth has some additional vital nutrients that are good for you. Then we'll add in most of the remaining seasoning and stir that together. Let that simmer for about 5 minutes to bring everything up to temperature and let the flavors combine. Take the remaining seasoning, put that on the raw peeled shrimp, and then we're going to add that for a few minutes, usually about 3 to 5 minutes to cook those shrimp completely through. Now I like to serve this piping hot right away, and this recipe makes about 8 nice-sized bowls. You could store the additional remainder in the fridge for about 4 extra days if need be, but I'm pretty sure this will be eaten up fast. Be sure to check out our recipes at keto-daily.com for more.